I suppose you're wondering why a man of my originality and brilliance conducts these tours, Dupre said. He was on his third bourbon. The first two had accompanied the story of his life, which the doctor hadn't found very interesting and had already forgotten. I do it in order to remind myself that there are fools who think the occult is just entertainment, fun. I don't know why I bother. Their childish notions are of no consequence, but contact with them keeps me disciplined. It reminds me how great a task I have, and what boldness and integrity I maintain as I achieve it. Very few of us have the intelligence to comprehend, let alone the strength to face, the harsh and unyielding truths of existence. Especially so-called occultists. Wicca, for example, is shit.
The doctor, whose mind had wandered, heard the pause rather than the words, and quickly asked what was always a safe question. Why do you say that?
It's too damn nice, all this blessed be nature-loving crap. Nature, my friend, is red in tooth and claw.
Dupre leaned across the table.
It's a girl's religion, can't face reality, wants to pretty it up, hang cutesy little curtains on it. The man who truly knows life's secrets faces their dangers with indifferent calm. He is beyond others' naive caring, a creature of irony, detachment, wit, and, of course, ruthless efficiency.
Oh dear, the doctor thought, as the embarrassing realization sank in that Dupre believed he was describing himself. And reality is...
power.
The doctor had to admit that this was an arguable point of view. It was certainly a widely held one. But power is what we don't have, he said. Not ultimately. And surely reality must be some ultimate ground of being.
We don't have power because we're afraid of it.
Afraid of the cost?
Afraid of using it. Afraid of being selfish. Afraid of facing the fact that nothing lives without something else dying.
The doctor shivered.
You see? You understand.
The doctor wasn't really clear why he had shivered, but he was afraid that deep inside, he did understand.
You have to have the courage to make the hard decisions,
Dupre continued. It doesn't take courage, said the doctor. It takes desperation, despair, a sudden sickening understanding that life's choices have run out, that there's no other way, not courage.
And most people don't have courage. They're sentimentalists, they're weak.
But all of us are too weak to bend reality to our wishes.
Not the adept, not the true mage.
I'm not just talking about will, insisted the doctor. Even if a person has the will, acquiring the necessary power, energy to mold reality.
It can be done. It can.
Have you seen it done? Dupre hesitated. He belched slightly.
I believe. I have faith.
Oh, well, said the doctor. Faith.
Maybe a little more than faith. Another drink?
Why not? The doctor wasn't in the least drunk, having whiled away the duller stretches of Dupre's autobiography by playing games with his brain chemistry to see how fast he could metabolize bourbon. 15.3 seconds after swallowing was his record so far. He was beginning to think, however, that he should abandon his tactic. Dealing with Dupre sober was proving tiresome.
This is lousy bourbon,
said Dupre, taking a long draught of his fourth drink.
I don't know why I'm having bourbon anyway. It's an unrefined intoxicant. Have you ever had true absinthe?
Yes. Dupre raised an eyebrow.
Where?
In Prague. The doctor decided to omit the fact that the year had been 1903.
I consider it the opium of spirits.
Which spirits?
Ah! You parry with me, so you think I talk with spirits.
The doctor caught himself before admitting that he was just literal-minded, and instead asked, Do you?
Perhaps.
This could go on all afternoon, thought the doctor. In fact, it has gone on all afternoon. He was about to stand up and explain that he had to leave before his head exploded with boredom, when Dupre asked, "Why do you say it doesn't take courage?" He squinted at the doctor, who was suddenly struck by the dark, dry heat in his eyes.
"You've seen things, haven't you? You have secrets."
"I have secrets so secret I don't even know them." Dupre smiled his thin smile.
"How intriguing. I know what mine are. Perhaps you would like to know too."